Hi everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. I'm Amy from Neurotic Mom Bakes. Today we're going to be making my dark chocolate peppermint cake layers. This is perfect for the holiday season, which is coming up. So I hope you'll give it a try and let me know what you think. Okay, let's start with, I have in here 3 cups of granulated sugar, and to that I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of oil. Vegetable or canola oil works great. That's 6 ounces. I will have the written recipe in the description box below the video, so you can always have it there in written form. Okay, while that's mixing, I am going to need 3 eggs and 3 egg whites. So you're going to be using a total of 6 eggs. If you want to save the yolks, they make a really good like lemon curd. Start with the whites. That's 1, 3, plus 3 whole eggs. 1, 3, and now I need to go wash my hands. Okay, we're just gonna add a little bit at a time. For flavorings, I have vanilla and pure peppermint extract. The pure is so much better than an imitation. You definitely want to use the pure. You should just be able to find it at your grocery store. 2 teaspoons of vanilla and 4 teaspoons of the peppermint. I'm going to go in here. 1.5 cups of hot water goes in here. There's 1.5. Okay, now I add my 1/2 cup of sour cream. Just mix until it's well blended and you don't see the little white pieces of sour cream anymore. All right, now we're ready for our dry ingredients and our buttermilk. For the buttermilk, I'm going to measure out 1 cup. If you don't have buttermilk, milk will certainly work. That's no problem. You can also make your own buttermilk by putting a tablespoon of lemon juice in and then pouring milk until it fills up to a cup and then letting it sit for 5 minutes. All right, my dry ingredients, I have 4 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1 cup of, I like the dark cocoa, you can use the regular cocoa, a tablespoon of baking soda, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1.5 teaspoons of salt. That's a lot, but it's written in the description box. So we're gonna start by alternating the dry and the wet, starting and ending with the dry on low speed. I'm gonna get it until it's just almost mixed, and then I'm gonna finish by hand because you don't wanna overmix cake batter. It will just help it rise better if it's not too overmixed, and it will give it a better, lighter texture. And it just ensures that you get all of that oil and sour cream off the bottom, or egg whites, whatever that is. All right, this is a generous amount of cake. This will easily make 3 6-inch rounds and a dozen cupcakes. I am just making cake rounds today, so we're gonna see how many that fills, because last time I made this, I did cupcakes and a sheet cake and cake rounds. It works for all 3. Also, this cake came out of the pan really nicely with just cooking spray, which is so nice because I just don't like that extra step. If I can skip an extra step, I will, as long as it doesn't compromise quality. All right, this dough is this batter's a little runny, so it's a little tricky, but we're just gonna go. Fill them about halfway full. So this is going to give me 5 6-inch rounds, which will be probably 3 8-inch rounds. I'm just gonna get eye level with this and see which ones need a little more. That one does. That one does. All right, these are ready to go in the oven, 350 degrees, about 35 to 45 minutes. You will know they're done when a toothpick comes out clean or with a couple crumbs and it pulls away from the sides, and if you touch the center, it'll spring back a little bit, won't sink down. Okay, my dark chocolate peppermint cake layers are out of the oven. I've let them cool, and I ran a knife or a spatula around the side, and they should just pop out. These are completely cooled, but make sure you let them cool in a cooling rack completely. And then to store, I will just get a serrated knife and just kind of level off that little dome on the top. Save it. They make great cake pops or just to eat for scraps, which my family loves to do. And then I'm just going to wrap gently but tightly each layer, and I freeze it until I'm ready to use it. Let's show you one more. Should we give it a taste? I think we should. Yes, that is, you can taste the peppermint in there, but it's not too powerful. The dark chocolate. That is delicious. Okay, so I'm gonna finish these up. They'll go in my freezer, but I'm so glad you joined me today. Make sure you give this a try. Let me know what you think. And then subscribe to my channel if you wanna see more content like this.